Day 16, here we go. Now I want to make this as reasonable as possible, so I think we don't have much of a choice. We'll have to get at least 3 stacks of iron, so we can make as much steel as possible in one go. The problem is... confused me for a second. There. We'll want just 10, let's say. There's our 10. There's the rest. Let's just fill these back in. No. Don't do it when your hand is full. There. No, this one there. Good. Now this should just work right out of the box. There we go. Let's solder. Let's just keep it here for now. So we want to get a lot of iron, and we also have to get the cobalt we need to heat up the furnace. We only really get one chance, and I'm really feeling bad about the... Oh, and we even have to be extra conservative, or we have to deal with the welding in a serious way, because we don't want any empty spaces in here. We need to weld all of the pieces. That's really bad. I'm a bit worried, honestly. We can't really make fuel for the welder, and we can't really make Invar without a huge amount of cobalt. Wastings are fine. Should we drink a bit? Yes, let's drink a bit. We can't afford any air getting inside, because it would heat our atmosphere even further.
Hunger caution.
There we go.
Oxygen critical.
Is there anything else we need to do while we're outside? Hopefully not. Let's go. Power should be completely fine, so let's use the surplus to run this one. That should give us a little bit of extra cooling power when we get back. And we'll want to use that to cool down the living room again. Oof, let's go. Oh, wait. Once we get the potatoes going, we will have basically unlimited volatiles, because you can compost, or we don't want to compost, that's also not very efficient. But what you can do is just put them in a centrifuge and get the volatiles out. This is the edge of our room. We need to expand it here. Here. Now, if we can't make all of them, we'll have to do with just the 2. So ideally, we want to expand it to a whole 4x4. Oh, yes, I should have made one more.
Waste tank caution.
No matter. Stick caution, good. So this is the highest priority. This one. this one. Might be able to do it.
Hydration critical.
Yeah. Fortunately, this means we'll probably not have enough for the battery. See, if I did everything right, we should be almost done with the expansion. Go just a little bit faster. No. Oof. Good. That worked. We don't have battery in the grinder. Oh. One. Could switch this out as well. Now, this should be fine too. But we really want to have some room for expansion. And you don't want to remove any of the frames while there's atmosphere inside. Because I think it spawns in more air
Airtight
from
critical.
the outside magically. Eight cobalt is so little. I don't think that's going to be nearly enough. We need the steel. Well, if we're really desperate, I think it's possible to make steel with one of the seeds that we brought along with us. That should give us another 8 volatiles. It's not good. We want to avoid that if we can. Okay. Now, let's finish this bit and go mining. No, we are losing sunlight. That's bad. Can we make just 2 more sheets, please? Yes! I think we did it. This should work. How about the iron?
Hunger critical.
Now we can also heat up the air in the furnace using electric heaters. But each of those takes 1 kilowatt. And honestly, that's less heat than you might think. Now, different gases have different thermal capacity, so we could increase. Well, if we use the right gas, we could save a bit of energy. I don't think that's really a good idea. I'm not going to mine like this when it's so far outside.
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
Sorry.
Temperature critical. Temperature high. Oxygen critical.
Our lungs are still barely functioning. It's a bit unfortunate, honestly. I did realize there was a warning. I didn't quite catch what was the problem. Well, now, how far is this going to get us? Not far, we need a lot more. Yeah. Realistically, our options are very limited. And it's already day 16. Now, about the latest I could get my hydroponics started and still not die was on 25th or so. So that was with the water canister. We need to breed those potatoes very quickly, get them all running. Now we do have... No, we need the steel. Now, this is quite a critical moment. Power is decent. Buffer has been almost entirely regenerated. We're going to need to use it straight away. That's going to drain our battery very quickly. No, gases. We can't use oxygen, we just don't have enough. Well, we could recover it afterwards, but heating it up to such huge temperatures is not a good idea. This one has 20 joules per Kelvin, 28, 20, we don't have volatiles anyway. We definitely want all the pollutant out, right? Oh, it's not such a... Pollutant is actually better. You're not going to use water. Nitrous oxide, yeah. So, we don't really have any better options. We could use nitrogen, but I don't think it's worth it all that much. It's not that big of a difference, so we can't really save anything. If we could use pure nitrogen, we'd save about a third of the power needed. I don't think we can afford to do that. Wait, down to 95, that's not bad at all. We do the usual switcheroo. Could probably afford to make another conditioner now, but this would be a very stupid place to lose just because we lost a bit of resources we didn't strictly have to use. This should go down nicely. Power, we're all the way in the red now. Can we get some wind? We really need to be ready for the mining expedition in the morning, which mainly means more oxygen. And it would be nice not to forget about, well, having something to drink. Indeed. So we can spare 36. We will want to expand the buffers in the network, but not right now. We got electrum, we got solder. Now we just need a lot of steel. I think it should be close to the morning, right? We should be ending soon. There's not much I can do anyway. For the ores, the only ones that are really useful for us are cobalt and silver. Just one volatile per cobalt, and so we get nitrous oxide from the silver. We need to use that to heat up the furnace. Now for steel, we need
Health
a
critical.
relatively small boost, just 130 degrees, so we should be able to do that easily enough. We dump the waste tank.
Critical.
No, 50 is too much. We might want to do is just
Air tank
use our end
critical.
tank. Although
Air
I
tank
think the
critical.
pressure in the pipes is already too high, isn't it? Now air doesn't actually mix very well unless there's a pressure difference. That's another thing to keep in mind. And we already put a lot of air inside the system we have there. Right now, less talking, more not tying. Now, both of these should also be safe. And if they are not, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. We'll need to make a proper airlock here. Oh, was that all the air? Where did all the air go? We had a lot more air, didn't we? Did I forget to put it back inside?
Hunger caution.
Okay. So we have 5 more cereal bars and just 4 water bottles. We're careful. Should be able to mix the air here a
Air
little
tank
bit.
critical.
Hopefully that didn't make our tank way too hot. 43. Now that is good enough to grow potatoes, but for the ideal growth, we need to be between 20 and 30. And pressure should be fine. Yeah, let's not expand this for now. I don't think we should quite risk it, and we don't want to waste the air. We have very little. It's just the pipes, that's why the pressure is so high. Okay. No, this is not going to be ideal at all. Okay,
Health low.
well, that's it for today. See you in the next episode. Bye!